Here we are in December of 2023, gearing up for 2024. And this episode is all about giving you a little kick in the pants. Let's get ready for 2024. Let's get excited. Let's shake off all of the things, good, bad, otherwise. Let's get ready to go. Let's get planning and let's have an incredible rest of the year and a great start to 2024. I love a good beginning of a month, beginning of a new year, because we can kind of start fresh. We can sort of shake some things off. We can kind of give ourselves that freedom to do some things differently if we want to, or keep doing the things that we love. So I'm going to share some things that I'm doing to gear up for 2024 in hopes that they inspire you to maybe do some of the same. Now, some of these things you've been hearing about over the course of all of the episodes, but I wanted to put them here for you in one spot to hopefully encourage you to get ready, get energized, and let some things go, because we know we all need to do that. So we're going to talk all about having a pep talk for 2024 together. Hope that you enjoy it. Before we get started, this episode is brought to you by our digital marketing therapy sessions. If you need a personal butt kicking, or you just need to talk through some things, I'm a visual verbalizer. I don't even know if that's really a thing. I think I heard that somewhere, but I need to talk things out with people in order to kind of understand if my idea is good, if I need to kind of push through it, I just need to scrap it, whatever. When I talk through it with somebody, it really helps me out. So if you need some support and kind of figuring out some of the things, ideas that you're excited about, or things that you want to work through, book a digital marketing therapy session with me. You can book time at thefirstclick.net/office hours. And they're 30-minute sessions where we can talk through whatever it is that you need support with. I'm here for you. So let's kick 2024 in the butt and let's have a great start to the year and get our heads on straight and our mindset ready. Let's get into the episode. You're listening to the Digital Marketing Therapy Podcast. I'm your host, Sammy Bedell-Mulhern. Each month, we dive deep into a digital marketing or fundraising strategy that you can implement in your organization. Each week, you'll hear from guest experts, nonprofits, and myself on best practices, tips, and resources to help you raise more money online and reach your organizational goals. So who knows, right? We still have 3 weeks left in this year. It's a busy time of year. It's a busy fundraising time of year. And you're probably in either one of two camps. One is that you're feeling a little down, frustrated, beating yourself up for some of the things that you didn't get done this year, for some of the ways you didn't bring in money this year, for all of the things that didn't quite go right. Or maybe you're sitting here celebrating, saying, oh my gosh, we're doing incredible this year. All of our hard work is paying off. We're so excited. And you're kind of not really thinking about the new year, because you're kind of just like, well, we're kicking butt. We're doing great. It's just going to carry us right on through. I want you to just take a moment and breathe. And we're just going to let go of everything that happened this year, good, bad, or otherwise. The things that were in your control, the things that weren't in your control, the team member who didn't pull their weight, the grant that fell through, the donor that stepped up, the donor that didn't step up at all, that you're used to, all of those things, right? And I want you to go back and listen to the episode we just did about reflection with Julie Bull. I'll link that up in the show notes. And do that exercise. I want you to think and just take a moment and just sit down and write all your wins. Reflect on everything amazing that happened. Because if you just sit here and think about the year, you might start focusing on the negative things. Those tend to sit in our brain a little bit more. So let's think about the positives. Let's think about all the wins, big and small. I like to go through my calendar and look at meetings and appointments and things like that I had, and really just sit in it. Sit in the goodness. Sit in the things that you loved, the things that went well. And it might surprise you as you start to write these down, all of the things that went really well. And thinking about why they went well. Why did they go well? And how can you leverage those into doing more of those things in 2024? Because what I don't want you to do is go into the new year with baggage of all the things that didn't go well. You can think about why they didn't go well, but let's instead focus on what worked well, what can we do more of, and what are we going to keep doing more of, and what are we going to let go of? And this is the hardest thing, I think, for most people when we talk about letting things go. I have conversations with clients all the time with limited time resources and limited financial resources. And it's always hard to think about, what do we stop doing? We keep trying to figure out, how can we add more things in? Well, can so-and-so do this? And can so-and-so do that? Well, maybe, but probably not without leading to burnout. So what can we get rid of? What's really not serving us? Get real with yourself. Are we spinning our wheels on old fundraising strategies that aren't working as well with our existing audience? Are we trying to target people in the wrong place? Is our audience 45 plus and we're focusing on TikTok, right? We're spinning our wheels, spending all this time on TikTok because that's what everybody says we should do. Make sure you're paying attention and getting real with yourself on who your audience is, who you're targeting, what your goals are, and are the activities that you're doing relating? And I want you to be real with yourself and your team. If you could let go of one thing, what would it be? And why? Not just because I don't like to do it, I don't prefer to do it, but more so, it's not serving the organization, but it's taking time and resources. Get real with the things that you're spending your time on. And then I really want you to just think about where you're going and what you're excited about. Where is the organization going? What are the big goals? What are the big dreams that you have? And just sit with it. Get excited about it. Don't think about all of the elements that have to come together to make it happen. Get excited about what you're going to accomplish because you already have your plans in place, right? You already have a strategy. So let's spend a little bit of time just sitting with the excitement of it, the energy. Let that energy build up in you so that you can get back to the joy of it and not just the to-do list. Because right now is a great time to just focus on building that excitement, having conversations with as many people as you can, and just rolling into 2024 with that awesome positive energy. Now, positive energy is not going to solve all your problems. It's not going to make everything better. It's not going to make everything awesome. But if you can go in with an attitude of excitement and energy, people are going to feel it. They're going to feed off it. Those conversations that you're now having this year might shift because now you're entering into it without desperation, but instead with the joy, the sheer joy of what the work is that you do and how you're serving your community. Remember to bring that joy back to the forefront so that people around you feel it and you can grow into the things that you're trying to accomplish. So you're thinking about all of the positivity, you're thinking about the things that you're going to let go of, you're thinking about the impact that you're going to make on organizations as you go into the next year, on people, on the environment, on humans, on pets, on animals, whatever. You do incredible work. And I think a lot of times, especially at this time of year, we tend to forget that we are here to do this incredible work. And we get bogged down with some of the details. We get stressed out about things that we can't control. Gifts are going to come and gifts are going to go. But if we treat people the way that we know we want to, if we focus on how we're treating our donors, if we focus on how we're treating our coworkers, if we focus on how we are showing up in the world, then other things will come into place. Opportunities will show up that we don't even know exist. If we're having authentic and true conversations with people, we're letting go of expectations sometimes, we can open up space for more joy for the work that we do and really get excited about how we're going to show up, how we're going to show up each day, waking up in the morning energized and excited. Let's keep taking steps away from burnout and towards impact. And I know it's easier said than done, and it's a practice that takes practice. But like I said, we've got other episodes coming up this month that will help you with just that. But make sure you carve out time for yourselves. And if you're a leader in your organization, model this for your team. It will be infectious. Changing that culture in the day-to-day office and allowing people to really get excited about the work again and not just stressed out because they haven't hit that number. Yes, we need to hit our financials. We need to hit our goals in order to do the work. But let's have fun while we're doing it. And let's celebrate each other. We had a podcast earlier this year talking about failing fast and failing quickly. Or maybe that was on a panel I was on. But it's so true. Opening up a path to failure allows us to open up a path to innovation. So think about how you can incorporate that into your day-to-day in 2024 and build in more joy. So with that, this short episode is over. My pep talk is over. I hope that it was helpful for you. I hope that it is exciting to you, that you can just really dream and think about all the things that you're going to do and have fun with it. And then you'll have more fun in the daily work that you have to do. Even the tasks that you don't really like as much, because you know that they're getting you to that joy. So I would love to hear how you are taking 2024 by storm. I would love to hear a pep talk from you. What are you most excited about? How do you pump yourself up in the team? How do you keep taking steps away from burnout? I'd love to hear it. You can email me at hello@thefirstclick.net. For now, the show notes are going to be available to you at thefirstclick.net/234. Make sure you subscribe wherever you listen so you don't miss out on a single episode. You can also find us on YouTube at Digital Marketing Therapy. I thank you so much for taking time, especially this time of year. I appreciate you all, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.